Yeah, go ahead and do a down dog. That looks good. Do one of those. No, I'm serious. Yeah, good one, Jeff. No, it's yoga time. Down dog, really. You're funny people. What did you think was going to happen? I don't know. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I think, even if you did one down dog every morning, you'd be right. It's really, they're highly effective. All right, so push your mat forward and press your heels back and stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Relax your face, relax your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your mind. All right, take some pressure off yourself physically and mentally. All right, don't let this be another hour that you just have to do, tick off yoga, 7:30, next breakfast, right? This is going to set the scene for your whole day. Right, so give it the respect it deserves, right? This is sadhana. Sadhana is the practice. Svadhyaya is the study of the self. Child's pose with prayer hands out in front, third eye on the ground. It's a choice how we approach this practice, and it's not for me to tell you, how to do your yoga. Right? And certainly it might be a similar experience for those of you who've been rolling out the mat for years and years. Right? That at some point a feeling of devotion can arrive. Right? And what are we devoting to? Well, again, that's up to you, whether it's a consideration of something more expansive than just our little self, or whether you are devoted to being the highest version of yourself. It doesn't matter, but what we're essentially leaning into is a heartfelt practice. It's not a thought-based, it's not fixing, it's not even doing. It's allowing. And so if you now just let your palms turn face up in your child's pose. So that's a gesture of giving and receiving. Now, what is it that you're giving up to start this practice? A thought form, a worry, physical heaviness, injury, illness. What do you want to just be like, to create space? And then if that space has been created, what are you now filling yourself up with? It's not an asking like, oh, please, please give me peace. It's not that. It's if once I remove whatever's holding me separate from the great flow of supreme consciousness, what will it naturally fill me up with? What buoyancy will arrive? Good. And from there, you can slide yourself up to sit in Virasana. Reach for a block. Prop up your sitting bones. I like that kind of medium height. You can go as high or as low as you like, right? But let's be gentle with the knee compression first thing in the morning. Move the flesh out from the buttock bones. Gyan Mudra, thumb, forefinger, three fingers extend. Move the shoulders back. Lift the sternum up. Close your eyes. Draw your chin in. And breathe. Let the face be soft. Let the eyes be soft. Let the jaw be soft. It's a lot easier to do all of that when you've got residual jet lag, let me tell you. The practice is really action at that point. But right? But go for a relaxed face so that you are training yourself to have an expression of contentment, non-reactivity. And then witnessing your breath. At the end of the exhale, you might lift Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha and press the breath more firmly through the upper lungs, energizing the body in the morning. And then on your exhale, you can soften through the bandhas like a emptying is happening. And then relock and breathe. Pray your hands at your heart. Sound of Om one time, breathing. Om. Good. And then hands to your lap. Push your hands forward, scoop the tail, empty all the stale air, tuck your chin. Good. Now lift your chest up, keep your eyes closed, seated cat and cow. Good. Keep going. You just follow your breath through the body. All right. Now this practice that we have is one of not just the physical body. There's no point cat-cowing if the mind is off somewhere else. So anchor your mind to your breath, follow the inhales so they're as full as they can be, with the pause at the top and the exhales as emptying as they can be, especially the bottom two quadrants of the lungs. Good. Right, and then start to feel the practice, right? Emotional body. We've got 5 sheaths of bodies, and that's a lot to anchor in the moment. Slow down today. This practice isn't quick. It's going to afford you the time to settle into yourself. Take a couple more of these here. And then next time you come up through center, right, just reach yourself forward to your hands and knees. And then here's what you'll do. Use your hands to physically tuck the toes deeper than you would if you didn't use your fingers, right? So you really want to like get a deep, deep, deep tuck of the toes, right? Push the mat forward with your hands for a moment. Good. And then in your mind's eye, press the center of your heels back. Good. So with the chin drawn in and a soft gaze forward, take a breath in. As you press the heels back, you're going to pull the knees up and exhale. Get the heels way back there. Good. Knees down. Breathe in. It's not a big cat-cow. Just keep the gaze softly forward. And exhale, pull up. Try and pull the thighs into your belly. Good. Close your eyes. Knees down. Inhale. Press back through the heels as you pull the thigh bones up. Good. Keep going. Breathe in lower. And exhale through the heels. Press back. Find the back body. There you go. Couple more, please. Knees down. Heels back. Press. One more. Press. Down dog, please. Hips up, way back. Good. So let there be a little bit of heat built in the legs, a little bit of fire. And as you come into down dog, there's all of the anatomy required to hold the structure, right? Tug the thumbs together, wrap the outer arm bones back. Right? Let a little softness be in the knees so you can pull the thigh bones up and press the heels back. Imagine someone's pulling your hips up and back. Reach that weight off the shoulders, off the heart, off the wrists, off the elbows. Good. And now check your face again, your jaw. Close your eyes and contemplate what does it mean to be in flow, to allow energy to move through you. Hold your tunnels well, the energy lines that run through the body. Walk your hands backwards to your feet, standing hang at the back of the mat. Let's drain some blood flow into the brain here this morning. You can hold opposite elbows, press the feet down. Don't go dull in your feet, meaning, when we go dull, we fall back onto the heels. So you want to stay forward enough that you're lifting up through the lines of the hamstrings into the sit bones. The knees are soft enough that you're draping your spine over the legs. Right, a healthy hip hinge means my lower belly touches my thighs. If that's not happening, bend your knees more. Otherwise, we're just pulling on low back. This practice is like such a constant process of refinement. Don't ever get stuck thinking you know the pose. We're never the same. And not to be stuck thinking tension is the key. It's not. So how do I find equanimity in the pose where there's balanced effort, balanced surrender? Switch the cross of the arms if you're holding elbows. Press your feet down deliberately. The knees can track somewhat forward as the sit bones lift up. There's a lot of push-pull going on in the legs to maintain this fold. In fact, my thigh bones are pulling into my low belly as the sit bones lift. Drop your head. Let your inhales feel buoyant. And as you exhale, push your feet down. Do one more of those. Hands to the ground. Good. Initiate from the feet, lift halfway and breathe in. Exhale to fold. Keep pressing your feet. Don't lose the base. All the way up to stand through bent knees. Fill up. Lift up on the breath. Let the breath lift you up, 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 up. Samastiti here. Hands at your heart. Keep your eyes closed. Right. Study the flow of energy as it relates to the feeling tone of the body, the uplift or the upward rising energy of your in-breath, the downward anchoring of the out-breath. High prayer, breathing in. Empty and fold, hinge at the hips, drape yourself in half. Walk your hands out in front, down dog. Keep the heels anchoring way back. Right leg up, open, three-legged dog, bend at the top, hold your left side boundary, hold your, what are they called? Armpit, shoulders in balance. Don't leak anywhere. Just keep moving the top knee up without losing the left side or the right armpit lifting. Good. Take a bigger breath in. On your exhale, plank pose. Stay here, breathe in. Tuck toe child's, please. Press back through the heels as you reach back and push your hands forward. Stay here, breathe in. Stay here, breathe out. Stay here, breathe in. Plank pose, exhale, heels back, heels back. Good, down dog. Reach up through the sits bones. Let the cheeks and the skin relax on your face. Grip the fingertips, disperse your weight through the hands. Practicing not being attached. Let the pose keep evolving. Breathe your left leg up and open. Hold all of your corners here. And just keep enjoying massaging the breath through the tissues today. One more breath. Plank pose, exhale. Stay breathing. Tuck toe child. Heels back as you press back. Stay breathing. Empty. Good. Inhale. Plank is your exhale from the heels digging way back. Down dog. So there's some leg quality and pelvis arrangement in this practice so we can breathe better. So it's grounding quality, but still it's a journey of pranayama. So just stay with your breath. Right leg up, open, fill up, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Right knee to third eye, breathe out, push the ground, step through, place the back knee, point the back toes, give your toe joints a break and come up. Anjaneyasana, you might close your eyes and just bounce a little in through the back. Hip flexor, be soft, pliable, unstuck. Press your front heel, the back shin and back foot. So you're actually lightening the pressure on the back knee. It's all happening in the shin and the foot. Good, and then stay wherever you land in your forward bounce. Move the chin in and the chest bone up. Breathe, breathe. Good, hands down, half Hanuman, nice and easy, chest forward, hips back, eyes soft and chin in. Good, you've got the four corners of your front foot flushing forward, the ankle balanced. Right, so when we practice, we're aiming to develop our conscious awareness in such a way that nothing's really slipping out of our awareness. We don't forget any part of ourselves. Rebend your front knee and step to down dog. Take a pause here, feel the right side channel of the body. Take a moment to notice, right? So cool what is affected by our breath and movement, how much more space we create for this flow to happen. Plank pose, knees down and all the way to your belly. Good. Take your fingers out wide with the fingertips down and elbows up, striking cobra 3 times. You're going to press the front of the pelvis to lift the chest up. That's it. And then undulate your way back down. So when you come all the way up here, straighten your arms, that you're pushing the front of the pelvis to get the base. And then down. Good. One more. Pelvis bones to lower. Tuck your toes, please. Top of a push-up. Breathe in. Down dog. Keep reaching up through your sitting bones. Effectively, you know, the poses don't matter. The sequencing doesn't even matter. It's what we're doing inside of it that matters. So just stay quiet, stay focused. Left leg up and open on an in-breath. To your third eye as you squeeze out all the stale air. Climb on through Anjaneyasana, back knee down. That's your crescent lunge, arms up. And that little gentle bouncing, especially in the morning, right? So we're giving permission for the body to let go of some of its tension, right? And then do the work in your back, shin, and foot. Less attention on the knee, more attention to dispersing. Same as the front foot. Chin in, chest up. Right, and as you land in your forward bounce, don't feel like you got to push it to its depths, right? That's old habitual patterning. Can you just allow the depth to come and then the breath to be easeful? Good. Beautiful. The shoulders can soften back as the chest lifts up. Face soft. Hands down, half Hanuman. Breathe out. Check your front foot as you straighten out the front leg. Pick up the toes. That's it. Good. Pull the toes back as much as you can. The front foot presses forward and the left hip pulls back and you're stretching out the left knee joint, right? You got all this space for the channels to open. It's not an action that I'm going to see, but you're going to feel it when you work in two directions in a pose. Still the back shin, still the back foot. Good. Rebend your front knee. Down dog. Plank pose. Knees down, lower down. You're still pushing the ground away as you lower. You got to learn to hold yourself sometimes. Fingers out to the side, striking cobra 3 times. All the way up with the chin in, a little release of the chin at the top and then back down. Good, 2 more. Beautiful. Good, 1 more. And back down. Top of a push-up, you're going to tuck the toes and press the heels back. Be light in your effort. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward, top of the mat. Lift halfway. Fold all the way, keep pressing your feet. Reach the arms forward, out, go up to a high press. Scoop the tail, plug your feet in, gaze softly upward. Prayer through center, follow the hands with your gaze all the way to the ground, forward fold, Uttanasana. Step the right foot back, soft gaze forward, breathe in. Pick up your hips to down dog, breathe out. Plank. To your belly, maybe in one piece. 1 time, striking cobra, fingers out, curl up, press the bones of the pelvis, come back down. Top of a push-up, buoyantly breathe in, be light. Down dog, empty, ha. Right leg up, open, not haphazard, but organized. Third eye. Step on in. Back knee down. 1 time, the crescent, point your back toe. Half Hanuman, hinge the hips. You're not pushing with your hands. Good. Climb into a lunge on an in-breath. Lift the back knee. Put the weight into your front foot. Step, glide, and fold. All the way up, please. Breathing, lifting, energizing. Empty bow. Left foot way back. Through down dog, pick up the hips and glide back. Plank with heels back, heart forward, soft eyes. To your belly, keep pressing those heels back. There's a striking cobra with pelvis pressure. Back down. Top of a push-up, heels back. Down dog. Left leg up, open. Third eye. Climb. Back knee down. Sweep up. Follow the in-breath. Buoyantly. Open. Expansion. Half Hanuman. Emptying. Cinching in those front ribs. Good. Hands forward. Pick up your back knee. Breathe in. Step forward and fold softly. Drop your head all the way. Forehead to shins. Good. All the way up. Let's keep moving. Let's keep pulsing the breath. Good. And then exhale and fold. Press your feet. Good. Right foot steps back. Down dog. Plank pose, maybe a chaturanga, maybe you'll stick to lowering to your belly and a striking cobra. So if you're taking chaturanga, go right into up dog. Keep pulling the pelvis through. Pike of the hips to down dog if you're in up dog. Otherwise, a high push up back to down dog. Stay here. We'll all meet up with soft face, eyes, jaw. Good. Breathe together. You know, one thing Puja Swamiji talks about is like, he goes, it's not stress management. It's self-management. Right? You can never manage an external stress. You have to manage yourself. So watch yourselves individually in the practice. Are you creating unnecessary stress? So give yourself a job. Anyone ever do that? Is it just me? So we got to like be so aware that we're creating an environment internally that enables spaciousness, relaxed mind, expansive mind, not constant doing. Right leg up, open. Third eye. Step through, back knee down, sweep the arms on an in-breath. Your half splits, half Hanuman on an out-breath. Stick your butt back. Hands down, pick up the back knee by pressing its heel back, and then step forward and fold. Drop in. Nice. You got it. All the way up. Beautiful. Keep it rolling. Forward fold as you press your feet, not losing the base. Step the left foot back. Then the right foot back. Down dog. Plank pose. This is where you make conscious choice. Are you going to your belly or are you lowering halfway? Cobras, striking, or up dogs. Down dog. Reset. Realign. Left leg up, open. Third eye. Step. Back knee down. Good. Lighten off your shoulders. Half Hanuman. Breathe out. Beautiful. Lifted lunge through the back knee. Inhale. Step forward and fold. Exhale. Good. We got one more round. Go up. Beautiful. Press your feet and fold. Climb the right foot back. Down dog, breathing out. Plank, optional chaturangas are all the way to your belly. Make a cobra up dog choice. Come back to down dog. Right leg up, open, breathe in. Rock star, step the right foot behind you. Good. Now stay for an in-breath. Press your feet on the out-breath. Listen up. Stay for an in-breath. Plank pose, out-breath. Ha. Stay, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Right leg up, open. Knee, third eye. Step. Back knee down. Arms up. Right, so just build a little more heat. Half Hanuman, exhale. Climb into your front foot, pick up the back knee. Step forward and fold. Lift up last time with this. Gorgeous. Exhale, fold. Really beautiful steadiness today. Left foot back as you softly gaze forward. Down dog. Plank pose, don't lose the heels, keep pressing them back. Halfway or all the way. Good, cobras, up dogs. Remember, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it's how you're doing it, how much consciousness, how much surrender, how much structure. Down dog. Left leg up, bend the knee, top knee way up. Step around yourself for rock star. Good. Heart opener is the in-breath. As you press the feet on the out-breath, you'll gather more strength. Stay for another in-breath, and then from your guts, it's plank pose, heels back. Stay, breathe in. Down dog and breathe out. Nice. Left leg up, open. Third eye, beautiful. Climb on through. Back knee down, sweeping in-breath, flushing the lungs. Half Hanuman, breathe out. Hands frame the front foot so you can pick up the back knee. Step forward and fold and stay there. Reach for your big toes if you can with the peace finger grip. Plug the toes down through the fingers, elbows wide. Resist the urge to lock the knees and jam your hips backwards. So find some softening at the knees so you can pull the hips up and more forward. Right now, the interesting thing about forward folding is it will be treatment for your upper back when the pelvis is in position. So the more you can come forward, the more the spine will fall like a waterfall down the legs. Completely shifting your neurology. You're not going to be sticking your head out anymore. You're not going to be holding the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay, so if you're not sure if your head is relaxed, nod your head yes and no. There you go. Initiate from the feet, a halfway lift. Press down so the arms just float up. And then fold. One time, Utkatasana, the chair. So you're going to dig into your feet, settle the tailbone, lift the gaze. Forward folding, let that go. Lift halfway to prepare. You could float back chaturanga. You could step back to down dog or add or delete anything in between. Right. Stay in down dog. Close your eyes and go inside. You know, this time in India, I did a lot of silent practice. You know, remember when yoga was, there was no music? Does anyone remember that? This is just me. So music is great and silence can be better. So just notice what perceptions come up when there's quietness. Lift your right leg up, bend to the knee. Third eye. Warrior one, please. Yeah. So you plug the back heel down, and as you settle the gaze slightly forward, that's it. Bend your front knee some. So your back heel will be on that angle, and so the foot will be on the angle. Good. Soften the face, eyes, jaw. As you're settling the eyes forward, scan the body. Where am I pushing, pulling too much tension? Right? Sthiram Sukham Asanam. How is my pose going to embody a balance of effort and surrender, or structure and freedom? Call it what you will. Good. Stay here and breathe in. As you exhale, slowly lower the arms and straighten the front leg. Good. Now take your arms out in front, rebend the knee, go to a high prayer, warrior one. Straighten the front leg, arms forward and down by your sides. Inhale, warrior one. Now listen up. As you do that same action of straightening, and stay here for a second, right as you straighten. So go for an in-breath. Arms down. Warrior one, rebend. Add the mantra. One more, breathe in. Breathe in, rebend. Hands down, breathe out. All the way to the ground, frame your front foot. Step to plank, breathing. A no sounding exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. So just notice the quality of the mind when we get off the old repeat. So without sound in the breath, right? So not ujjayi, easy in your throat. Plank through chaturanga. Through up dog, loosen off the throat. Down dog. Different, huh? Stay. Breathe. So as much as ujjayi is important, it can also be too strong on the throat. So we want to start questioning everything in the practice. Left leg up, open. Knee third eye. Step. Warrior one. Come up. Good, and soften the face. Let the energy travel down the legs and plug you into the earth. Really strong. Good. Your eyes are soft and the mind is doing what the mind does, and yet we're witnessing even that. So breathe in. No sound this time. Just straighten the front leg and let the arms fall. And then rebend for the sound of Om. Inhale. One more, keep it soothing yourself. Warrior one. Hands to the ground, frame. Good. Now inhale, plank, no sound in the breath. Up dog, you're still breathing. It's not forcing it. Down dog. Right leg up, open. To your third eye, press the ground away, scoop the tailbone, lift the pit of the belly, step through. Warrior one, inhale up, sound of Om, prepare. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, warrior one. Open warrior two, shuffle your feet as required. Pause, close your eyes, descend the tailbone, pick up the pit of the belly, flush the lungs with breath. Settle your eye gaze over your front middle finger. Relax all of the muscles around the eye. Flip your front palm as you press the heels, lean back for a reverse warrior. Stay here and straighten your front leg and keep going up and keep going over. And then travel forward into triangle pose. Right lung, right hand to shin, right? And if your hand is on your shin, or even if it isn't, you know what? The shin bone's got to press forward as the hip bone reaches back or the sit bone reaches back. Plugging all your toes in, turning the right lung around the left in triangle pose. And flush and flush. Your arms are reaching equally up and equally down. Check that the eyes don't get a little scary there. Keep them soft. Bending your front knee, hands down, three-legged dog, right leg up and open. Step behind yourself, rock star. Stay breathing. Press the feet, breathe out in your flip. Good, stay, fill up. Plank pose is your exhale, heels back. Stay, breathe in. Chaturanga, easy breath. Up dog. Pike of the hips, down dog. Reset, realign. Work the base, work the uplift. Left leg up and open. Third eye. Warrior one. Prepare, fill up. Rebend, warrior one. Open into two. Contain the breath in your rib cage there, so that softening of the front ribs, breathing widely, settling your front eyes, well, not your back eyes, front finger, right? So in your third eye, you're gonna open into how you breathe expansively. You're really good at having one part of you attending to something else, even when your external eyes are pulling you somewhere else, right? So we've got to discern where we want our attention to go. Flip and reverse breathing. Press the heels, straighten your front leg, keep going up, 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 and back and over. Triangle pose traditional, left hip hinges back, left arm forward, down, right arm up. Eyeballs soft in the socket. Right? Be the conduit for energy. You're a container. Right? You're a physical form that creates an electromagnetic field. Right? And it's creating it based on the energy that's flowing through you. So it's like, you flick a switch to turn power on, it's either off or it's on. And our psychology is that switch. We're either flicked on and we're gathering the universal energy through us, or the light switch is off, right? And we're contracted and small and dense. So no matter what we're practicing, no matter where we are, this is the process. Light switch on, energy flowing, learning how to stay open rather than contracted. Beautiful. Look down, rebend your front knee, hands down. And three-legged dog, left leg up through and open. Flip it, left foot behind you. Stay breathing. Push your feet, get the out breath to open the pose, and then fill it up with another in breath. Climb around to plank and steady yourself, an easy face. Breathe in, chaturanga. Up, down dog. So beautiful. Plank pose. Knees down, hips back. Press your heels back. Walk your hands all the way back and up. Right hand, right heel, scoop the tail. Push the pelvis through and lift the left arm. Hips back to switch. Sides, dancing. Camel. Left heel punches back. Good. Switch side to side. Don't lose the heels, moving straight back here. There you go. Right, in your own time, stay aware, awake, open, light switch on as you glide one side to the other. Good. Really nice. Okay. Next time you end with left hand back, you'll take your seat in Virasana, point the toes, thumb, forefinger, gyan. Extend the three fingers, close your eyes, press the shins as opposed to the knees, the tops of the feet and the Toenails. Soften your jaw. Let your ears be open and your third eye be open. We're going to put together a repetitive sequence 3 times. And I'm just going to speak you through it. I'm not going to show you. So it's just going to be a listen and do. Let your eyes open. Hands and knees to down dog. Nice and slow. Right leg up, open, breathe in. Plank pose, breathe out. Knees down, hips back. Dancing camel, right hand down, left arm up, breathe in. Hips down. Plank pose. Down dog. Right leg up, open, breathe in. Plank. Knees down. Dancing camel, inhale, straight up, right hand down. Same side. Plank. All the way up, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Plank, breathe out. Right hand back, dancing camel, go up, fill up, inhale. Sit down. 3-legged dog, right leg up, breathe in, go up. Plank. Dancing camel, right hand back. So you're just sweeping side to side. The exhale is come down. One last time, 3-legged dog, right leg up, open, breathe. To plank. Dancing, right hand back, left arm up. Sit. Plank, inhale. Down dog, exhale, stay. Feel the right side channel of the body. Left leg up, open. Plank. So slow to begin. Knees down, hips back, left hand down, right arm up. Breathe in. Hips down, breathe out. Plank, breathe in, heels way back. Down dog. Left leg up, open. Plank, scoop the tail. Your knees down, hips back, left hand back, right arm up. Hips down, hands forward. Down dog. All right, left leg up, open, breathe in. Plank, breathe out. Left hand back, dancing camel, breathe in, up. Sit down on the out breath. 3-legged dog, left leg up on your in breath. Plank, breathe out. Good, knees down, hips back. Left hand back. There you go, hips down. 3-legged, left leg up and open. To plank. To sit back you go, left hand down, right arm up. Good, 2, sit, and then 3-legged dog. You got 2 more of these on this side. Up, open, left side lifts. Plank. So half dancing on the left side. You're going to repeat the same channel over and over. You're shunting the breath now. Good. Last time, 3-legged, up, open. Out to plank to gather in at the belly. Knees down, hips back, left hand back, lift up, go up, breathe. Sit down. Come out to plank on an in-breath. Down dog on your out breath. Right leg up, open. Flip, exhale. Stay, breathe in. Plank, breathe out. Knees down, sit back, right hand down. Then the back heel, lift up, fill up. Good. Hips down. Climb out to plank, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left leg up, open, breathe in. Flip around yourself. Exhale. Stay for the in-breath. Plank, climb. Knees down, hips back, left hand back. Go up, lift up, breathe in. Gorgeous. Hips down, exhale. Inhale to plank, press your heels way back. Down dog, breathe out one last time each side. Right leg up, open. Flip it. Breathe in big. To plank. To knees down, hips back, right hand back, left arm up. Press your pelvis way forward. Hips down. Go plank. Down dog. Left leg up, open. Flip. Stay, breathe. Plank. Knees down, hips back. Left hand back, right arm up. Hips down. Good. Plank. Down dog. Stay and settle and feel. Plank pose. All the way to your belly 3 times. Striking cobra. Loosen off those shoulders. Right, eyes open or closed here. Perfect. Beautiful. Next time you come down, stay down, make a pillow with your hands. Third eye on the backs of your palms, toes in, heels out. And breathe. Today, an interesting time in India. There's nothing like I expected and everything that was needed. I happened to spend time with people who are very advanced in their sadhana. You might call them gurus. People who have traveled through space and time to other galaxies and places. Right? The depths of this practice are beyond our logical understanding. Right? We're so at the beginning of drag a little body to the yoga mat, right? But when it's our time and the worlds open up and the conversation deepens, one of the teachers said to me, you'll realize how small you really are. When you realize there's other worlds with other beings and other places. And if you've read any of books of saints who have traveled, I mean, it's really real. And then there's this energy of us. And if you have the privilege of meeting people who have had that experience, you'll notice they're so impersonal about their lives. They're so uncharged by the little things because the perspective is oh so different. Little balls of energy, magnetizing experience through the process of karma, creating what we want to live out time and time again, until there's nothing to play out anymore. It's just this. Child's pose. So whatever way in, and the end goal is the same, right? We want steadiness, peace, happiness, right? That's not elusive. It just is. It's where we're sending our attention. So some of these people that I spent time with, I don't think they've ever done a warrior two, right? Like, it's one avenue, and it's a great one for us here that have busy physical lives. Let your asana slow you down, so you can be fully consciously embodied and not slipping and leaking prana everywhere with undisciplined thought. Hands and knees, cat-cow. Just loosen off shoulders and hips. So you're just going to roll through nice and easy. It can be circular, it can be linear, it doesn't even matter. Just finalize the physical practice by loosening off and witnessing. And then after this process completes in the next breath or two or three, choose a seat for meditation or shavasana. You know what you need. Don't look around the room, make your inner choice, own it and create it. So I happen to be at a English spoken satsang, and sat meaning truth and sang or sangha being company of, and company of truth. And one lady asked Sadhviji, how do I live my life when there's so much suffering going on? How do I not feel bad for what I have, or whatever can show up in that space? And Sadhvi said, well, through this Sanatan Dharma, through the teachings of yoga, we'd answer that through the lens of karma. And she said, but not good or bad, not in the way that we often think. She said, it's the seeds that are planted. So if you plant a tomato seed, you'll get a tomato tree. She said, so whatever we're living out is a seed that we've planted long ago. She said, and that might be difficult to understand. So you can take out of this what you will, by the way. I'm just literally sharing what her words were. And she said, so we reap what we have sown. And there's a play in all of that. And she goes, but it gets a bit more complicated because our karmas are intertwined. Right? So if we planted the seed for this beautiful lifetimes ago, where we're in a place that we're not necessarily immediately life-threatened, where we have food on the table, etc. She said, you're always going to witness the opposite of that. And that's where the karmic connections happen. So she said, you can never wish away someone else's karma. That doesn't work. And if you're thinking like that, she said, that's kind of trying to play God, right? For the purpose of relieving our own discomfort. She said, it's not that. But when we have our inner Wi-Fi working, when we have our heart connection to the grounded connection, right, then we can participate from wherever we are with whatever we've got. And that might look physical. Right? If you see something, it's for you. And she gave an example, and it immediately followed for me as I was walking back from satsang down this alley. There was a cow about to eat a plastic bag. No one else is there. Whose job is it? Mine. Right? So She says it's like this. When you see it, it's yours. Work with it at the level of your heart, and then we uplift all. So it might be a physical action, or it might be an internal cosmic hug. We have to learn to let what is be so we can respond in truth as opposed to manipulation. So plug you're practicing today. Send it to wherever it needs to go for you personally. Place the right fingertips on your chest bone with your chin drawn down, and see if you can feel the power of your own heart. When you make that connection, it just seems a bit more visceral. The beating of the heart, the energy sphere that we are, the ball of energy that's constantly creating, magnetizing. So visualize this powerful force of you out in front of you today, gathering all that you need for an effective day, for a useful day for yourself, for others, not wasting any moments, but being purely present, letting the vessel stay open so the cells can be healthy, our minds open, like little receivers receiving inspiration, information. And then we bring those thoughts through our heart and we act accordingly. Prayer. If you're seated, if you're laying in Shavasana, you can begin to stretch and lengthen. You will journey your way up to meet us in a seat, no hurry. Right, so self-management. Manage your thoughts. Don't let them take you off to places that are warlike inside yourself. Stay steady. Sound of Om. Bow down to yourself. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Have the best day ever. Anytime. Good to see you all. I know, right? It's like a little stretched out time and space. So I did head to a special place in India in Jodhpur because next year's calling is way deeper. We're going to go into silence in an ashram. So I'll give you more information. That'll be part of the component, right? So that's all being in the planning. I'll let you know. And if that rolls around as something that you feel called to do, let me know. All right. Love you.